Alright YouTube, what's going on? In today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to find a real Findom Cashmaster and not fall for a scam. Alright, this is very important because a lot of you guys are Findom subs and you guys might be ready to enter the world of actually being a Findom sub and not just fantasizing and dreaming about it, but actually going into it. But you might be worried about falling for a Findom scam. Alright, now to be honest, I'm not sure how many Findom scams there are out there because I'm not Findom. I'm not looking for Findom Cashmasters, so I'm not sure how many scams there are. But here are some common signs of a Findom scam, right? And a Findom scam is basically someone who's not a real Findom Cashmaster. They just want to make some money off you. They're not gonna give you the real Findom experience that you are looking for and that you deserve. All right. So the first thing you gotta look for is make sure that they show their face, all right? If they're hiding their face, then they are most likely stealing someone else's pictures, or, you know, it's probably some like fat guy in India or Africa or something like that, right? It's probably something like that. If they're stealing pictures, or if the pictures look, you know, maybe in your opinion, too good to be true, right? If they're too good to be true, see if they have some video content or something like that, right? Something where they are speaking and some way that they can verify who they are and that they are actually the person behind the account, all right? Once you verify that the person that you are speaking to is the actual person behind the account, then you can move on and contact them and ask them how you can start being a Findom sub, all right? Now, most Findom Cashmasters, if not all real Findom Cashmasters, all the experienced ones will require an initial tribute, all right? My initial tribute is $75. Anybody who contacts me, the first thing I'm gonna tell you is you need to send a $75 initial tribute. If you don't do that, then we're not gonna move on. And this is the part where, you know, if you don't know if it's a scam or not, you kind of just have to go with your gut, how your gut is telling you to feel about it, all right? If they're showing their face, if they're showing their face in videos, if they've confirmed that they are who the person behind the account is, then I would say if that's someone that you're interested in serving, then go ahead and send that initial tribute, all right? Now, after you send the initial tribute, if you want to have a good, fulfilling Findom sub relationship with your Cashmaster, you got to make sure that this is someone who's gonna respond to you in a timely manner, right? They can't, you know, respond to you like once a day, or, you know, not respond to you for many hours, right? If you're messaging them, they should be able to respond to you pretty reasonably quick, right? Maybe within an hour, maybe 30 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever the case is, right? But it shouldn't be taking them all day to respond to you, right? Also, they shouldn't keep on pressuring you for money too much, right? There needs to be a balance between how much attention they give you and how much money you send them, right? Also, if you send them money for some kind of service, such as a video call or some kind of content made, they should go ahead and provide that for you. They should not ignore you after you send the money, all right? So a small test you can do is, you know, after you send the initial tribute and you're in contact with the Findom Cashmaster, you can tell them, hey, can I send you $5 and you send me a short voice recording, right? It's only $5 that you're gonna send them, and then if they don't send you the voice recording, then it's a scam Cashmaster, all right? If they do, then you can continue in the process, all right? A good Cashmaster is one who can give you the proper treatment, right? They're gonna be able to assess what kind of Findom sub you are, what your limits are, what's appropriate for you, and they're gonna be able to provide you with that kind of treatment, all right? And if you guys are looking for a real Findom Cashmaster, I'm available. My information is gonna be down below in the description of this video. You can contact me either email or Snapchat. Just know that if you do hit me up, like I said, I do charge a $75 initial tribute before we begin anything, all right? I also have a Patreon available, which should be linked in my bio description or in my channel description. Either way, I'll see y'all next time.